watching the BMoreNews.com. President.
2 years ago, you defied the conventional wisdom in Washington. You remember? They said you can't overcome the cynicism of our politics. You can't overcome the power of the special interests. You can't make progress on the big challenges of our time. You can't elect an African American with a funny name. They said, no, you can't. I'm sorry, what'd you say? You said, yes, we can. Here's the thing, though. Here's the trick. Because I know everybody here remembers the inauguration, and even though it was cold, everybody was having a great time. Beyonce was singing, and everybody, this is great. But our victory in that campaign, that wasn't the end of the road. That was the beginning. The campaign by itself didn't deliver the change that we needed. It just gave us the chance to make change happen. And it made each of you shareholders in the mission of rebuilding our country and reclaiming our future. And I'm back today 2 years later because the success of that mission is at stake. We've got a lot at stake right now. On November 2nd, I'm going to need you just as fired up as you were in 2008. Just as fired up. I want us to just go down memory lane here for the last 20 months so we understand where we've been, what we have to do, and where we're going. After that last election, it was my hope that we could pull people together, Democrats and Republicans, because we had to confront the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. The worst, by far, in most of our lifetimes. Because although we're proud to be Democrats, we're prouder to be Americans. We wanted to bring everybody together. And I know there are plenty of Republicans who feel the same way in this country. But unfortunately, when we arrived in Washington, the Republicans in Congress, they had a different idea. They knew it would take more than a couple of years to climb out of this unbelievable recession that they had created. They knew that by the time the midterm rolled around, that people would still be out of work, that people would still be frustrated. And they figured that if we just sat on the sidelines and opposed every idea, every compromise that I offered, if they spent all their time attacking Democrats instead of attacking problems, that somehow they would prosper at the polls. So they spent the last 20 months saying no, even to policies that they'd supported in the past. No to middle-class tax cuts. No to help for small businesses. No to a bipartisan deficit reduction commission that they had once sponsored. I said yes, they said sure. If I said the sky was blue, they'd say no. If I said they're fish in the sea, they'd say no. See, their calculation was, if Obama fails, then we win.
You're watching BMoreNews.com.